Welcome back to Asgard, and welcome to episode 20 of our Infitech 2 modded Minecraft Let's Play series. If you recall, last episode we set up the X.A.C.T crafter, as well as the rock breaker downstairs, creating smooth stone, and we made a few machines. Since then, I was meaning to actually get the machines moved around. I found out that... which I had noticed it before. Let's see. If you look here at the bottom there's a loss meter ampere. So basically it's going to lose 1 EU for every piece of wire that it has to travel through. So I was meaning to move all my machines around and everything between last episode and this one, but I've been super busy building and researching Thaumcraft stuff, and I did move the rock breaker around because it was losing a lot of energy where it was. But really quickly, I'll show you what I've built out. If you're on my Twitter or Facebook, you may have seen the picture because I did post a picture of this. I removed all the trees. So we've got quite a bit of wood, but I did get the front end of this, pretty well squared away. Now the towers still need a lot of work, like interior. The second floor needs a lot of work, but the exterior of it is coming along nicely. I may end up putting something back here. I don't know if I really want this open so you can see through it, or if I want to close it up with some kind of I don't know what yet. I've been playing around with it. But I haven't really settled on anything yet. So, but it's kind of just something I'm thinking about right now. And of course, I've still got to landscape everything, but that'll come later on. That'll come down the road. This has been running for quite a while. We have a lot of smooth stone now. And I did just run the wires down like that, so we don't have to, it doesn't have to travel all the way around and then come down and lose a ton of EU. I mean, it's still losing a bit, but that's about the best I'm going to be able to do right now, simply because I can't put this up there or it's going to burn everything to the ground. I've also got an X.A.C.T crafter here, so I can make Tyrian stone slabs for Z-tone tiles and corp pretty easy. So, because I've been using a bit more corp since last episode, and I actually did run, by the way, I did run this for a little bit, making obsidian here, and it does seem to work all right. Doing obsidian from this distance. It just can't, travel all the way around and and whatnot. And I will say, with that thing running, I'm not generating as much excess biogas as before, but I'm still coming out positive, just not by a whole lot. So, but it doesn't seem like that thing's gonna have to run much longer before it's filled up. So, in the back, if you notice, I did start building out. This design isn't totally set in stone yet, but we're going to start building the house onto the back of this. But I'm still playing around with some ideas and stuff. But for right now, I like these corp Z-tone tiles for the base. But we may end up using like a stone or something for the actual upper section of the building. I'm not entirely sure. I'm still playing with the idea in a creative world, so we'll see. I need to finish filling this in. I ran out of Cocobolo, and then I just did the episode, so I haven't had a chance to fill that out. I also don't have the lights up in this section, but other than that, this section's all filled out. I haven't done the wool on the floor either yet, so but yeah. And then the second floor right now, like I said, is just cobblestone. I haven't got that all built out just yet. If we take a look in here, actually, if we open up this, I've done a lot of research. I'm still waiting to get Silverwood wand, because I'd like to get the Thaumium Silverwood wand. I'm assuming that's the next step as far as wands go, but I could be mistaken on that. And then alchemy, I've done a bit. I actually don't have all the elements for that adamantium, but a lot of the stuff I'm not going to be able to use just yet. Artificing, I have done a lot of research. this, I actually don't have, like, I have one air essence left for research, so I can't make Lux to get that, so I'm going to have to do a bit of scanning and stuff. We did start getting Golemancy unlocked, however, it's way beyond our means as of right now, so, because we need some of this stuff we might be able to make. I didn't actually look at EPROMs. I just looked at the recipe and I was like, oh, that looks tough. But, let's see, EPROM, transistors, microchips. Actually, it's not that bad. So we might get into golems before long, because I was actually looking at those transistors for Boots of the Traveler. So we might actually make those this episode. Oops, I didn't actually want that, but okay, whatever. But yeah, everything else is pretty much the same. Like I said, I still need to move the machines around, but this episode's going to be mainly Thaumcraft. So I figured, you know, we're at Arcane Infusion. We should dive in right now, because there's a lot of stuff that, you know, we'll be able to benefit from. Also, I was looking because I was wanting to actually make Pickaxe of the Core, but we do need a stainless steel rod for that. So I'm not entirely sure just yet how to do stainless, but I'll try to figure it out, you know, before long. I was looking through the thing, but there's just so many, like, it pulled up like the arc furnace for one of them, and it had like 200 recipes, 300 recipes, something like that. So I just got tired of clicking through them. But I'll figure it out. I don't think we'll be doing it this episode anyway. So, and I haven't got all this stuff moved over. I apologize about that. I've just been really busy. I've spent, I think, building out all of this stuff, collecting wood and everything took, plus the research, probably 8 or 9 hours, something like that. So, I've been at it quite a bit, and we'll let that go ahead and run a bit more. If you notice, we have a ton of wood pulp. So I've been running that thing pretty heavy here lately. So it's running out of power. Go ahead and pull that out. Okay. But anyway, we'll go ahead and dive on in. Sorry about rambling. I've done quite a bit since last episode. Oh, this is gonna drive me insane. Let me, I don't care about losing that one piece of wood, so. That, I can't really run a whole lot of machines with that thing running, and, yeah, we'll just pull it up, that's fine. Okay, and we'll just throw it back down. Okay, so, the first thing that we're going to want to dive into this episode is, of course, making our Arcane Infusion setup. So we're going to have to make this runic matrix and these arcane pedestals. Now, I did fill up my wand, and sadly it's probably not going to last. I'm probably going to have to cut camera a few times to go charge it and everything. But that's okay. So let's see, we've got some arcane stone blocks already, and let's go ahead and grab air shards. Sounds good. And let's get to this. Oh, actually, before we do this, I'll tell you what we're going to do first, because I came across something that's really, really nice, and it's gonna really benefit us. If we take a look in, what's it, Witching Gadgets, I think? Yeah. So we can make this Bewitched fleece. Now it takes yarn, 2 thaumium threads, and a golden thread for each piece, but we can actually upgrade just our robes and our leggings. There's nothing for boots or goggles for this, but it will boost it from a 2% to a 5% and a 2% to a 4% discount. So really, really worth it, and I think we should go ahead and make that before we get into crafting this stuff out. So let's go ahead and take a look at our threads. I can't recall. Thaumium threads, thaumium nuggets and string, which I've actually got. I had some wool macerating, yeah, for that. And let's go ahead and grab these gold nuggets, because I know we're going to need those. And altogether we're going to need, what, 2? So 6 is 12. 12 thaumium threads. Okay, I've actually got 1 here, but they make 2 at a time, so we're still going to have to do this. So we're going to need 24 thaumium nuggets, right? Am I correct in that? Wait, it makes 2 at a time. So no, we're only going to need to craft 6. Okay. So, okay. I'm losing my mind. Alright. So we'll get 12 of those. 12 of these. And we'll let that start going. And while that's going, let's go ahead and make our rune. No, let's not make our runic matrix because it's going to be cost inefficient. Alright, and then the golden thread, we just need 1 of these per craft. Let's see here. Make 2 at a time, and we're going to need 6 of these, so 3 crafts of that. Go ahead and throw this stuff in there. And there's that. And that. And then just for the standard, the yarn, we're going to need 6 of those as well. Just for string. And those craft 2 at a time. Okay, so we're going to need some more string then. Let's see here. Oh, any eye? Okay, let me macerate up just a little bit more string. I'm going to let that run. I need to get a new macerator set up here for electric power fairly soon. Okay. Just need 8 more string. But I feel like it would be worth it to go ahead and get that just because it's going to cut down on our costs a bit. Oh, you know what? No, it's in here. Yeah, let's just snag some out of here. I don't know what I was waiting on. Let's see. That's got that. And then we can just do our yarn. Pretty sure this is probably shapeless. Yes. Cool. Alright. There's 2 of them. 1 more and we can go ahead and craft one of our pieces. Actually, we'll just do 1 set. That way we can go ahead and maximize on the discount here. And I wonder if we can use stuff that's broken down at all. I'm hoping so. No. Great. Great. That's awesome. Okay. Alright, so let's see. There's no real way to repair this, is there? Okay. Oh man. I shouldn't have ever worn this out. Sometimes I forget and I wear it out and it takes damage. Okay, let me cut camera for a minute while I get this enchanted fabric together. And, well, you know what? Actually, it won't take but a second. Honestly. So, I'm going to go ahead and get a bit more of that macerating. Okay. So let's do that. Oh wow. Yeah, this might actually take a minute. So I'll go ahead and I'll cut camera, and I'll be back in just a minute once I get this stuff made up. Okay, I wanted to bring you back really quick. I went ahead and I made an anvil because I realized I could probably just repair it and it'd be a lot cheaper, and that is the case. So you can just take your iron and throw 9 of it in a compressor to get your blocks. And I did go out and I did some killing. We've now got 3 ender pearls. So I found an enderman while I was out there, and he actually dropped 2 of them. So, alright, so we'll go ahead and just repair this up. 1 XP level, it's perfectly fine, and it's going to save, oh, that's right, I switched out. It's going to save us in the long run, so, which I'd already made some of the cloth by then, but that's fine. We'll, you know, we'll have a use for it down the road, so that's not a problem. So, that, what? Oh, okay. It's just a graphical bug there. Alright. So, we'll throw this in here. We'll throw our bewitching cloth and get our bewitched robe. Oh, you know what? Actually, before we do that, let's throw these on. Okay. Doesn't help by a whole lot, but... And that'll get us... Oh, that looks really, really cool. So let's get our next piece here. And that. Insufficient V. Oh, man. Okay. Well, let's go get some V. Luckily, it's fairly easy to do here. Wow, I like that set. That looks so cool. Okay. So, Ordo and Perdito, that's not really an issue. Let's see how much we got in this one. Decent amount. And now that I think about it, I don't know if I even scanned this one. Yeah, I did. Okay. And we've actually probably got enough to finish it out. Let's go. We got another node right over here. I've got them all over this mesa, like all spread out around here. That one I've never scanned. That one's just air. Okay. We'll go ahead and top it off though. I want to say I've got another one. No, not in that direction. Well, we've got enough to finish this, and then I'll just cut camera and fill the wand back up. So, of course, that's like the dock that we were at before in the series. It had quite a bit, you know, outside the dock there. So, we tend to get kind of lucky spots on the nodes. Alright. So we'll get our Bewitched leggings and throw those on. And let's take a look. Oh, man. I feel like we're starting to get, like, really, really cool. I'm easily excited, if you can't tell. But those are going to help us out a ton. So now we've got 10, 14, 15. Oh, I wish those boots were better. And... does this one not give a discount? Well, anyway, well, we've got a lot. We've actually got a decent amount built up. So, now the next thing that I want to jump into is, of course, the Arcane Infusion. So, we're going to need to make this. It's 40 Ordo. So, I have currently 13. So, I'm going to cut camera, and I'll be back once I get the wand filled up. And we'll get back to it. I wanted to bring you back just really, really quick just to show you, like, there's one right down there, and I believe, if I recall, that one's like Terra and Perdito. Oh, and Air as well. And then we've also got one right there. That one is Perdito and Air. Perdito and Terra. Then we've got one right over here. I'll have to make more food soon. Yeah, we've got one right here. This one is Air and Perdito. we've got, hey buddy, and we've got one right here that's got the ordo, more ordo in it. And you guys actually haven't seen this over here, I don't think, because most of my moving was off camera, but that's where I came up the mountain at. I'd sail in this little inlet here to bring our stuff over back then. But anyway, I'm going to cut camera and I'll be back once I finish filling up the wand. Okay, I'm on my way back to the house, but I just wanted to show you like how crazy that looks. Like up on top of that mesa, I think it looks really, really good. All lit up and everything up there. So I had to come down here to get the rest of the ordo. That's like the one thing I have the least of. And, oh yeah, you can have him. And that's where a creeper blew up on me. Yeah. But anyway, I'll be back once I get back up there. So we're back in here now. Let's see. Okay. Got our wand all filled up, and I would have given you guys a better view of that, but it was nighttime and I was kind of running around for my life there. So alright, so that'll get us the runic matrix. And then the next thing that we're going to need, we've also got our quest book here too. Okay, we're going to need some stone blocks and some pedestals. So, let's see, to make the pedestals, is there any change? No. Okay. So, we'll need a few of these. And we'll just make the 3 for right now, just to knock out the quest. Really? Oh, no, we didn't get 3. It keeps doing that graphical glitch. Alright, I'll be back once I get some ordo again. I wanted to bring you back real quick because we actually just found another village. It is just right down here. And I found some decent things. We've got a block of steel here, some dark steel ingots, steel, manganese, steel axe. What's wrong? Oh, what did I set the? Second here. Forgot what I set the command to. I could have swore it was H, but it's not. Let's see. Oh, here we go. There we go. Been a little bit since I've used it, because I don't use it just around the house or anything. So, okay, throw all that stuff in there. Okay. But yeah, we also got an ender sword, a steel chest plate, some coal coke. A lot of decent little things here. We'll take it all. And we'll take a quick look around this village, see if there's anything else worth grabbing while we're here. Is this a... what kind of house is this? Is this a B one? No, it's just a junk house. Okay. Over there's a B building. So we'll have a look inside really quick. I may not grab the B stuff right now. Meadows Queen. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave them here for now. I'll come back when I have more inventory space. I'm not too worried about it right this second. But alright, I'm gonna continue the search for more ordo, and then I'll be back in a minute. Alright, I'm back to the base. I figured I'd show you. If you notice, we are just about capped on smoothstone now. So it's that'll free up our power again once that's done, and we'll have smoothstone for days at that point. So but I managed to get the wand all filled up. I'm really ready to get Node in a Jar. We basically need just more capacity, I feel like, because in this pack, Node Najar does take 70 of every element. So, but I feel like our armor's getting good enough that I think probably before long we might be able to do it with this wand. But anyway, let's go ahead and get these pedestals made, and that still doesn't finish out the quest. Okay, how do we? What's the craft for these again? Stone around shard. Okay, that's what I was thinking, but I think I have some smooth stone up here, maybe. Yeah. Okay. Just grab that. Oh, and let me throw some of this junk that I picked up in here. No, not coke. That. And I'll throw that in there, and that in there, and those in there. Okay. I'll sort through the rest of it later. Alright. So we'll just do... I probably should have thrown out those crowbars too. Alright, just a couple of these. Oh, okay. It wants arcane stone bricks. My bad. What is it? Just 4 of them? Yeah. Okay. Alright. That takes care of that. Okay. And we'll take the thaumaturge's bag. We don't get too many of these, so we got a mundane amulet. And maybe we should have taken the material back. But that's okay. And that does finish out the... Oh, here we go. An even better wand. This is what we want. Eventually failed to meet the task. That's it for myself, so I took it upon myself to create something greater. Okay. So, I wonder if we actually... Yeah, see, we still don't have the research available for it. And I don't know... And I've got the Thaumium Wand Caps research, but I don't have one for Silverwood yet, which is what we're gonna have to get that. So, I'll keep, working through all of this. And let's go ahead and scan this just to make sure it doesn't unlock research for something. No. Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and set up our Arcane Infusion. How much? I imagine I'm probably going to have to go back out for more stuff. 25 of everything. So... Oh, do I have my... I think we have enough because of our gear and stuff. I think we've got enough that we can pull this off. So... Alright, I think we're going to set it up over here. The only thing that bothers me is the tower isn't actually... I should have just ran through the middle of that. The tower isn't actually set up to be centered. Like to where we could do that, but it'll be alright. We'll off-center it a little bit, that's fine. Unless we want it in here. I don't know... Yeah, I feel like it would be just in the middle of the room there. I feel like we should put it here. So we'll do... Let's see if I put it here. Okay, it would be centered. Let's see. It's been a little while. Is it the bricks on the bottom? Or no, bricks on the middle, right? No, bricks on the bottom. Okay. So we'll do... Yeah, we'll want to set it up right there. Okay. And I might move it, we'll see. but probably won't move it for a while, at least until we have nodes, you know, set up in the base and everything, with node in a jar and all. So we'll just use wool to place it. And we'll set that up there. And there we go. We now have our runic matrix. Oh man, feels like it's been a little bit of work. And we'll go ahead and start setting up our pedestals. Of course, we want to make sure it's centered, so we'll set them across from each other that way. That way I can put, you know, 2 here. So I'd like to at least do a little bit of infusion this episode. We still don't have the, still don't have the silver wood. I don't know if we have to maybe get all the different ones. Oh, there we go. That's got it. Okay. So we might make a new wand this episode. I think we might. Let me research this really quick, and yeah, I think we might try to get our thaumium, because it's really not too bad. At least the wand caps aren't. I don't assume that the silver wood's that bad either. Go, and I'll just really quickly do this one on camera because it won't take but a second to knock this out. And okay, go. We'll just go into Ordo. We'll go Arbor into Urba. Urba into Terra. Whoops. Terra into Vitreous. And then, actually, I'll tell you what, we're going to go, shoot, go all that into Vitreous, connect that. Stupid mouse, I swear. It's the way I hold it, I think, and it's starting to get worn down, so it wants to let go of the button from time to time. Like I can't hold it back on the mouse like I used to. Okay. And there we go. So let's take a quick look at that. Yeah, we just want this one. Oh, we gotta make another balance shard. Titanium rod. Oh, and 64 of everything. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do next episode. Because that's going to be a decent amount of prep. Now, the wand caps aren't that bad. Just thaumium round, thaumium ring, and then to infuse it, we just need 16 potentia and 8 aurum, and then a couple of Salus Mundus. So, but that's not too bad. Just smelt the balance shards. So we are going to need, what, 3 balance shards, right? No, we'll need more than that, actually, because the thaumium wand takes 2 Salus Mundus per, so that's 4, so 5 balance shards. Okay, so yeah, I'll get that prepped for next episode. I think it's beyond our means this episode. Let me take a look here. Give me 1 second. I'm going to look around on here, and we might do a little bit of infusion to get started. I'm going to have to make more arcane pedestals too, actually, to do that. Okay, welcome back. That took a little bit longer than anticipated, but that's okay. So we're going to make the Boots of the Traveler, I think. You are going to need 6 pedestals for this. I went ahead and made 4 more. And, of course, by the point that I got everything ready for this, probably could have just done the Silverwood wand, but that's okay. And I do apologize, this episode is probably running a little bit long, but I do want to infuse something. And I think Boots of the Traveler will be a good choice, because it'll make getting around, getting nodes, stuff like that, a whole lot easier. So we're going to need these microchips, which we can make these in the assembler. we're going to need an electronic circuit and some transistors, which are going to take iron rods and redstone, just in the assembler. So let's go ahead and throw that in there, and it's probably going to take it just a second here to do that. And while this is running, we're also going to need to make the presser from Pam's Harvestcraft. Actually, let's go ahead and get our sticky piston. We just need one of those. A couple ender pearls. No, I don't need 3. Do I have any pistons? Like standard pistons already? Yes, okay. And then I should have slime balls. Alright. And this might be done by now. Yeah. And then we'll just need 2 of these microchips. So 1 electronic circuit and 4 of those are going to make 4 of the microchips. Let's do that. So, and this does take a little bit of power, I think. Actually, well, yeah, looks like it. Let's see. We'll just dump these extra transistors in here. So we're going to want the presser from Pam's Harvestcraft. It's just steel plates and a couple pistons, which were here, and steel. 6 of these. So we'll go ahead and throw these in the bending machine while we get this. So I'm also going to need like 4 leather. Okay. And let's get this angel upgrade made. Oh, we're going to need iron, aren't we? Yeah. 4 pieces of that. So that's got that. I'm going to hope, I made extra of some of this other stuff like the bewitching fleece and stuff. I'm going to hope that this doesn't get broken or something. And have to make more of them. I'm gonna play the odds, but we're gonna kind of tip it in our favor just a little bit. So, all right. So what we're gonna want to do is, let me go get some. Actually, we might have some in here. No, we don't. I moved it all out here. We're gonna want to get some wax comb. So let's grab a little bit of that. These are probably, yeah, these are ready to go. Because we're going to need the hardened leather boots in order to make the boots of the traveler. So we'll throw these in the presser and give it just a second. It's going to smash it up and we should get some wax from it. Beeswax. And that should be the last thing that we're going to need. So we've got fish. Had to go fishing for that. Bewitched fleece, which we actually had about enough string for that. Pistons already had air shards, angel upgrades, and then I've got the Bewitched and the Iter. Which what I did was I actually went out and found some chickens. Quite a bit of them. I killed a good number of them, and then I also captured a couple in golden lassos. So we've got the Bewitched, the Iter. I did railroad tracks, Minecraft cart tracks for that, because that's 1 per, and then you also get a little bit of metallum. So we're going to get this wax, and then we can just throw our leather in here with it, and we'll get hardened leather, and then we can just make our hardened leather boots. So now we should be good to go on that. Let me grab, well, just got a couple, okay, I've got 4 there. Skeleton heads and creeper heads. That'll work. Basically, the more like arcane objects you put around your runic altar, as long as they are balanced, then you'll actually increase or decrease the chance of something going wrong during your infusions. So, oh shoot, I'm not going to be able to balance them like that. Yeah, I may end up having to move this somewhere else. I don't really like it here. I don't know. We'll figure it out. This might just be a temporary thing. We'll see. And then we'll put a set here as well. And then skeleton heads here and here. And then we'll throw down some creeper heads here and here. So that'll help us out a little bit as far as the balancing goes. And now comes the worrisome part. Time to start setting up our infusion. So if we recall, we're going to need 2 Bewitching Fleece, the Piston, the Angel Upgrade, the Air Shard, and the Raw Salmon. So, or the fish. So we'll put fish here, and we'll put one of the Air Shards here. Let me actually put all this stuff onto my hotbars too, just so we've got it just in case. The Angel Upgrade, we'll place it right here. The Piston, we'll put, no, whoops. Okay. The Bewitching Fleece, we're going to put right here and here. Piston right here. And then we got to put our jars down. So we'll just put those here and here. And that should be good. And now we can just go up and right click. No. Okay. Right click that, and it's going to start working. If you notice, it's drawing in the Essentia. Now you want to keep an eye out. We shouldn't have any problems because this is a negligible infusion. Oh, so you just took out a fish, and you want to replace that really quickly, because if you don't, it's going to start drawing more Essentia, and you're going to start having flux and all kinds of problems. It can actually destroy your items and just all kinds of really nasty things. Now the more balanced stuff is, and the more arcane objects and stuff like that we have around it, the better the success chance is going to be. So if you notice, it's sucking up all the items into the boots, and it should be the last one. There we go. Now we got our Boots of the Traveler. Now these things, if you're not familiar with these things are awesome. So this is our sprinting speed right now. Not all that great. If we throw in our boots, sadly these don't give us any kind of a discount, but if you notice, we have a bit better sprinting speed and just a bit better run speed all around. It'll make getting around a little bit easier, a little bit quicker and everything. So, and if you notice, you can also jump a lot higher. So moving down the mountain and getting back up is going to be a lot easier on me. So yeah, that's Arcane Infusion. We will be doing, I try to balance out tech and magic, but next episode we will be doing magic again, simply because I want to get the Silverwood Wand. We're going to get that next episode, and we're also going to start doing node in a jar stuff, bringing nodes back to our base, setting them up with stabilizers, and setting up our wand charging platform, so that way we don't have to, after that point we won't have to go out to find nodes to charge up our wand. We'll just be able to, throw our wand in the recharge pedestal and let it recharge from nodes that we've brought back to the base. So that's something I've been really ready for quite a while now. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I mean, unless you guys just absolutely don't want me to, but that would really help us out as far as the Thaumcraft front goes. So, but I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I know we had to cut a lot this episode, and it did take a while, and I know the episode's probably running a little bit long, so I do apologize about that. But oh, and another thing about these boots, I almost forgot. You can, without jumping, you can move up 1 block platforms too. So, so we can just climb over these barrels and all that good stuff, and we can just jump into our pens with our animals too. So, but anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, as always, comment, like, subscribe, share it with your friends. It's very, very much appreciated. And until next episode, I hope you guys take care, and I will see you then.